Hi guys, and welcome back to Foibles with Fee. I'm Fee and today we are in the boudoir again. Before I start the review, I just wanted to say I haven't been posting a video in a while, simply because I felt that there were a lot of voices that mattered more than mine, and there still are. And I just wanted to let that kind of settle and let those voices be heard. I've been focusing on myself and I suppose addressing my own ideas of race and racism. I have to recommend White Fragility by Robin DiAngelo. I read that in one sitting yesterday and it really opened my eyes to white privilege and how we all have it and how we need to accept it and to deal with it, and not just to be not racist but actively anti-racist. So I am listening, I'm learning, and I'm constantly trying to adapt myself. So enough of me getting political. Let's move on to our leave-in reviews. So today the two leave-ins we are going to talk about are the Giovanni Direct Leave-In Weightless Moisture and the Innersense Sweet Spirit leave-in conditioner. Anyway, you'll be able to see a picture of it. So really the difference between the two. Okay, so Giovanni is an eco-vegan brand from America. It's USDA certified organic, 100% vegetarian ingredients and no animal testing. We do not add parabens, lauryl sulfate dyes or pegs to this product. So it is a leave-in conditioner, condition hair and create beautiful style by going directly to the source. Direct leave-in weightless moisture conditioner helps penetrate each individual strand to provide exactly what's needed every time. This leave-in treatment uses a rich blend that protects hair as you go through the day. It helps create a texture that feels thicker and has more body when styled weightlessly. Infuse each strand with hydration and watch hair go directly to a gorgeous style. Directions: apply to freshly shampooed, towel-dried damp hair, comb through to distribute evenly. Do not rinse. Style as desired. Blow dry to create body. This is the Giovanni. Now we have the Innersense. I actually only have a travel size of this because I refuse to buy full size products from Innersense because of the price of them, just to try out. So this is part of the travel set that I got. So detangle and boost moisture with a lightweight leave-in conditioning spray infused with emollient oils, fragrant herbs, flower essences and a touch of bee-friendly honey to maintain body and manageability. Lavender adds a delicate healing fragrance. Certified organic plant extracts leave hair fine, free-flowing and ready for any style. Hair ceremony. I like this. Hair ceremony. After gently towel blotting hair, take a deep breath and become centered. Lovingly spray Sweet Spirit leave-in conditioner onto the hair. Distribute product with a comb or fingertips while visualizing smooth, moisturized hair full of vibrancy and energy. Same ceremony can be used on dry hair to rejuvenate or restyle. Certified organic, a natural component, has essential oils in it, and it is EU is in Germany and it's from California, made in the USA and certified organic and not tested on animals. Both recyclable containers. Okay, so let's talk price. This is the bone of contention for me between these two, really. The direct leave-in is €8 for, what should I say it was? 250 mils. Obviously it might be a little bit more if you're not ordering it as part of a huge package and you have to pay postage and packaging as well. I generally buy it from lookfantastic.com. There are lots of stockists in the EU and in Ireland for this. It's very easily purchasable. in the EU and Ireland, which is what I love because unfortunately we can't get all of the amazing American brands here. So €8, 250 mils. This one is 59.15 mils, let's say 60 mils, and this was it was 27.50 on, can't remember the website, I'll put it up here, in Ireland, and it was part of the travel trio. So I got the cleanser, the conditioner and the leave-in as part of this. So it was 27.50 for the whole pack, so then that works out at nearly €10 for 60 mils, and if you were to buy the full size, it is €29 for 290 mils. So if you're comparing them like by like, €29, €8. Okay, so is the price justified for the Innersense? I've used both of these. The Innersense I've used now for the past 3 weeks. I used Giovanni for 3 months. Honestly, I don't believe there's much difference. I can show you the two products on my hand to show you the difference between them and how concentrated they are, or they seem to be, like the texture and the consistency. But the price for me is the biggest bone of contention between these two. Now, let's move on from the price, because that is kind of the biggest thing right now. Let's talk about the consistency and the smell and the ingredients. Okay, so here is the Giovanni leave-in, and this is the Innersense. I actually didn't think I could get the Innersense on my hand because it is in a spray bottle. I thought it would have to be like sprayed and it'd be too watery, but it's actually quite thick compared to what I thought it would be. Here it is. Oof, blinding. So they're the two consistencies. So the Innersense does feel a little less thick. I mean, minutely a little less thick when you put it in your fingers or in your hands. And when you look at the consistency, and just rub that through there. So when you look at the consistency and the ingredients of the two, the ingredients water aqua is the first ingredient, obviously, in both of them. And then the Innersense, the next ingredient is aloe vera, which is good to know for people who are maybe a little bit sensitive to aloe vera. My hair loves aloe vera, loves flaxseed, loves aloe vera, just the way it is. In this, it is cetyl alcohol, and then vitamin E, and then panthenol, vitamin B5, citric acid, and then it goes on to fragrances. This one is aloe vera, and then it's cetyl alcohol and glycerin. So this one has glycerin, this one has no glycerin. If you're in a high dew point area, doesn't really matter here in Ireland, high dew point, glycerin might not work for you. No glycerin and glycerin. And then it has diammonium chloride and triglyceride, hydrolyzed quinoa, sodium benzoate, calcium gluconate. No idea what they are. But the thing that I do find between the two of these, the only thing that I do find is that I think this is more moisturizing. Because when I use this one, the bottom part of my hair here, which is my most moisturized part, becomes nearly kind of stringy. As you can see, I'm having actually a good hair day today, luckily enough, or good wash this week. But it can become a little bit stringy, and sometimes I think that's because it's got so much moisture in here. And the same with the cleanser and conditioner, which I'll be reviewing next. But it has it's a little bit maybe too moisturizing for these lengths here. For this, it has absolutely made a huge difference. Both of them have. I use leave-in every time. Every time I wash, I use leave-in. I just feel it gives my hair more slip when I'm using my Denman brush. I'm able to scrunch easier and my hair just feels better. It just feels better, and it needs that little bit of help and that little bit of moisture. So I really feel that A leave-in is an essential for me. Also, what I meant to say was, if you're not using a Denman brush or a brush to comb it through, if you're one of the people who doesn't like to comb their hair, this is a hard one. Simply because it's harder, I think, to distribute because of the spray in it. The spray is not a mister, it's not a fine spray. It's like a spider web spray, like, you know, Spider-Man kind of idea. And it just kind of shoots out of it, and it doesn't really spray more, like it sprays but it doesn't really mist. So if you're trying to get like coverage in your hair, it can be quite difficult to get it spread throughout all your hair. And for someone like me who has quite a lot of hair, that doesn't work. So I use a brush on mine, which is fine. But if you're not using a brush, it can be hard to distribute it through all of your strands. So there's another consideration for you. So that's kind of Innersense after losing 2 points. Sorry, Innersense. When it comes down to it, I can't guarantee that I'm going to be repurchasing the Innersense. I love the direct leave-in. I love the price. I love the ease of access. I love that I can get it within a couple of days if I need it. With the Innersense, I don't see enough of a difference to justify spending so much money on it. Smells, I didn't do the smells, sorry. Let me see. So you can smell the aloe vera and the essential oils in this. It's not very scented, just slightly, like I'm literally sticking my nose in it there, and it smells, do you know when you go into like holistic kind of shop and it smells like organic essential oils and things like that? That's what it smells like. That's exactly what that smells like. When you go into like a salon and they have, or a, you know, if you go into a place where they're doing aromatherapy and they have their what's that word called, the humidifier thing, they have one of those, like an oil, essential oils burner, and you can smell the oil. That's kind of the smell you got off that. Again, very, very low scent, very botanical. Yeah, not very strong again. So if you're scent specific, no problem, don't worry. You will be fine with either of these. So try them out. See how you feel. Buy the small size, buy the travel trio, because you don't want to be spending so much money just to throw it out, do you? So Giovanni wins. Just really on price, Innersense. Sorry. See you next time on Foibles with Fee.